Hi, welcome to WGTP Sprint Update for sprint ending September 28th. This is an update for product management. In the sprint, we wrapped up plan management and renewals, and we're able to renew the plans for October. We continue to work on notifications for delinquent payments and the general plan management and management of any excess funds that have not been allocated to a specific plan. On GuardFlow, we made some major progress in the ability of residents and people on site to be able to register their own guests. And then we are starting to do the design and development on really building a strong database and identification system for any user that comes to the gate. And this includes including video, and an ID of the person. So they're going to start to see this as emerging as a major epic after our executive business review. Since our executive business review, we've also put some of the work on forms and workflows, business registry, and in maps on hold. But we did make some strides in task and incident management, and now there's task management availability for site managers and automated reminders to perform tasks for various admins. We've also started design on the development control oversight process. In the sprint, my focus was refining the gate access solution approach, iterating on the product operations strategy board, providing some metrics to the team on various functions that they're tracking, and completing the platform policy and updates. And then I'm close to finishing up the approach for migrating the purchase plan into WGTP and our 2022 strategic plan. I was not able to make progress on the product roadmap and documentation of new product processes, but I hope to do that in the next sprint. In Kwashi, payments adoption has continued in the last few weeks. It seems like the dates were off here, so I will fix that in my next update. But I'm hoping to see an uptick here as we have renewed the plans and hoping that now the team can start with the plan renewals. There is going to be a new uptick on payments made against those plans. The gate access adoption, we saw a major spike in last week in the number of entries. We're still in the process of investigating this spike, but the two major hypotheses here is either one, there was some manual entries that were maybe duplicated, or there was a major push by the strategic leadership at Ciudad Morazan to make sure that every gate entry is registered in our system. So more to come on what I learned about this in the next sprint, as we're still kind of investigating this. Task management and adoption has continued to be pretty steady, and there has been a little bit of a drop since we put the customs work on hold. We were starting to see a spike here as the customs forms were getting submitted, but since that has been put on hold, we are starting to see that it has reached the steady state again. In the next sprint, the priorities are on notifications for delinquent and upcoming payments, general plan management, and then really working on the gate flows. That's our first priority. And then starting to work on resident experience. This is a major theme that emerged from our executive business review. So I'm starting to explore what features can we introduce here to really solidify the resident experience, and designing the development control oversight process. In the next sprint, my focus will be to developing the 2022 strategic plan, and then developing the purchase plan migration strategy for WGTP, and then documentation of new product processes, product roadmap, and developing more details on that product roadmap. The other two things that I will be supporting is obviously the development control oversight process, but also the permissions design and solution approach.